T-Mobile and Sprint merges in a historic telecommunications move with the number 3 and number 4 spot in the telecommunication industry. Number 1 is Verizon, number 2 is probably like AT&T, number 3 T-Mobile, and you got Sprint. So this is a deal that's been going on for a while. So let me give you guys and girls my take. But first, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit that like, comment, and share. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado. As always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so let's jump straight into it. So I got a lot of inquiries about, Sprint. Of course, it jumped up 77% in one day due to their merger with T-Mobile. But my thing about the whole merger piece, not something I'm too crazy in. If we do a little research, I want to thank my first ever stock that I actually went out and purchased. One of them was Verizon. And this was back when Verizon got the iPhone. I've been a big Verizon carrier for a long time. And once they got the iPhone, I said, oh, wow, this is going to be perfect, right? But I really look at the telecommunication industry. And well, this is a good thing. Let me backtrack myself a little bit. Verizon pays a nice dividend. AT&T pays a nice dividend. But my problem with the telecommunication industry from now, I'm no expert in the telecommunication industry where I'm not dove deep down into it, but just using a basic overview of why I walked away from Verizon. The big reason was I look at the telecommunication industry is following the model of the cable industry. For prime example, now we got 5G coming out. We're going to get to the point to where smartphones are going to be connected to the internet at all times. And if smartphones are connected to Wi-Fi at all times, guess what? We're not going to need a telephone provider, right? Remember, at one time, we were all on cable. Everybody had cable or whatnot. Now, pretty much everybody, the internet pretty much has replaced cable. Right? And I think that phones are going to get to that. We're going to get to that technology into that space. So they're always concerned me about the telecommunication industry because, I saw that firsthand when I was in Japan, when I was overseas, and I didn't have a phone, but as long as I had Wi-Fi, I pretty much had a phone. And I said, well, you know what? If I could get Wi-Fi, wherever I go, I wouldn't need a phone service, right? A phone provider. And, paying those family packages of $100, $200, most families are paying $100, $200, right? So if we came up with a way, which I know has been working on and talked about, where I brought this up plenty of times in the past, where we came up with a way where phones could be constantly connected, just like we are via GPS, and the technology is halfway there. If they figure that out, it's going to put a strangle onto the telecommunication industry. Because I'm sorry, Verizon, you're cool and all, but I will drop you. Just like I dropped Comcast, and people will follow suit. Once they figured out a way to get Netflix into everybody. First it was in the gaming console, but now Netflix is on everybody's TV, phone, everything like that, where they could stream 24/7. Once they did that, it changed the game, right? And it's going to be the same thing with the telecommunication industry. That's what I kind of saw, where the disruption was going to come. And that's why I walked away from it. So I'm not a big follower of it. But, how this merger will actually work out. In all cases, when a small guy like Sprint merges with a bigger guy like a T-Mobile, the little guy always go up. It's just like, a $500,000 house surrounded by a bunch of houses that are worth $10 million. All it does is it's just going to go up. So, but it's not something I'm looking into to jump into an investment I want to add in. But I would definitely see how it plays out, because this is like one of the first mergers that I kind of been close to kind of see how it kind of works out. I don't know if Sprint will become T-Mobile, but we should see. So no biggie, nothing I'm too crazy about, and I kind of tell you my take on the telecommunication industry. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. All right. Until the next video, podcast, cartoon, whatever else y'all see me do crazy around the globe. Peace, be safe. I'm out. Thanks.